Morning, my dear students. Myself Arul Murugan. Welcome to my digital class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss a chapter Input, Output and Memory Devices. So, what is the chapter name? Input, Output and Memory Devices. Dear students, in a today's class lecture video, we are going to discuss there are two topics. First one, objectives of this chapter, and second one, input devices. We will see one by one. Objectives. After complete this entire chapter, as students, you can able to identify different types and purpose of specialized input devices, output devices, memory devices, storage devices and cache memory. So, these are all the major objectives of this chapter. Next, input devices. Dear students, before entering this topic, we are going to see one task. See, I am going to give two numbers to you. You have to add those two numbers, then you have to tell me the answer. Understand? So, assume that I am going to give two numbers 1 and 3. So, what are the two numbers I given? 1 and 3, right. So, you received those two numbers. What are the numbers? 1 and 3. After receive the numbers, what you will do? You will add those two numbers 1 plus 3, 4. After find the result, what you will do? You will tell the answer as a 4. So, the entire process we can divide into three phases. The first one is input phase, second one is process and the third one is output. So, the entire process we can divide into three phases. The first one is input. What is input? I given two number now 1 and 3. The process, that phase is called input. After receive the data, after receive the number, you added, you calculated, no, that is called process. That is called process. After find the result, you set the answer, right. So, that is called output. So, the entire process we can divide it into three phases: input, process, output. The same scenario we are going to follow in computer also. Assume that there is a computer. If you want to enter any data into the computer, that process is called input. After enter the data will be calculated, or it will do function, or it will be in the process stage. That is called processing. After find the result, we have to show the output. That process is called output. Understand? So, now we are going to see the first phase is called input. The first phase is called input. So, we are going to see first phase input. Assume that how we enter the data into the computer. We enter the data into the computer through some devices. So, those devices are called input devices. So, we will see what is an input device. An input device is used to feed data into a computer. Understand? So, what is input devices? An input device is used to feed data into a computer. We have to feed the data into the computer. That understand? So, what is input device? Input device used to feed data into a computer, right. After enter the data, after feed the data into the computer, the human understandable form is converted into machine understandable form. Assume that you are going to give input A to the computer. The A is human understandable form. A is human understandable form. A machine cannot understand A. The machine can understand only two numbers which are 0 and 1. The 0 and 1 is called binary numbers. The 0 and 1 is called binary numbers. So, understand. So, after enter the data, the human understandable form have to convert it into machine understandable form. In a day-to-day life, there are number of input devices are available. For example, keyboard, mouse, joystick, OCR, OMR, MICR. So, these are all the well-known input devices. Understand? So, what is input device? An input device is used to feed data into a computer. After enter the data, the human understandable form is converted into machine understandable form. There are number of input devices are available. Example, keyboard, mouse, joystick, OCR, OMR, MICR. So these are all the input devices are available. Next, keyboard. Dear students, a keyboard is a most common input device. A keyboard is a most common input device. It is a most common input device. Right. It consists of typewriter like keys. It consists of typewriter like keys that enables you to enter data into a computer. If you take any keyboard, the keyboard keys will be like typewriter like key. I hope that you people are know the typewriter. Clear. If you see the typewriter keys in the middle line A, S, D, F, it will be like that. So the same arrangement they followed in the keyboard also. So the keyboard consists of typewriter like keys. With the help of keyboard, what you can do? You can enter data into the computer. That allows or enable you to enter data into the computer. Understand? So what is the first point? The keyboard consists of typewriter like keys that enables you to enter data into a computer. Right. The keyboard having some different types of keys are available. For example, if you take alpha key, what are alpha keys? A, B, C, D, these are all alphabets. So these are all called alpha key. Next, numeric key, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are all numeric keys. Next, punctuation keys like comma, semicolon, colon, bracket, these are all the punctuational keys. Next, functional keys F1, F2, F3 up to F12, these are all called functional keys. Some special keys, number lock, scroll up, scroll down, these are all called special keys. So there are 5 types of keys are available in the keyboard. First one is alpha key, second one is numeric key, next punctuational key, next functional key, and finally special keys. Dear students, next the keyboard detects the key pressed. So whenever you press the key in the keyboard will detect the key pressed and generates the corresponding ASCII code. What is ASCII? American Standard Code for Information and Interchange. The code can recognized by the computer. That is the actual work of keyboard. So whenever you press a key, the keyboard will detect the key pressed. Then it will generate the corresponding ASCII code. For example, if you press a key A in the keyboard, so as soon as you press the key in the keyboard will detect the key pressed. So which key you pressed? Assume that you pressed key A. Then it will generate the corresponding code for this A. It will generate the corresponding code of ASCII code for the A. What is ASCII code? American Standard Code for Information and Interchange. This ASCII code can be recognized by the computer. Understand? So dear students, what is keyboard? A keyboard is a most common input device. It consists of typewriter like keys that enables you to enter data into a computer. There are 5 types of keys are available: alpha key, numeric key, punctuational key, functional key, and special keys. The keyboard detects the key pressed and generates the corresponding ASCII code which can be recognized by the computer. So whenever they are asking in the examination, define a keyboard. So first you have to write, it is a common input device, it consists of typewriter like keys, and last point, the keyboard detects the key pressed. So these 3 points are most important to define a keyboard. Understand? Next, see, this is the example of keyboard. The first one is alphabet key. What is alpha key? Alphabets A, S, D, F. So this is how the keys are arranged in the typewriter. The same arrangement they followed in the keyboard also. In the first row you can check Q, W, E, R, T, like that it will be there. Understand? Next, numeric key. What is numeric key? Numbers. You can see the numbers. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, these are all called numeric keys. Next, punctuational key, comma, colon, semicolon, these are all punctuational keys. Next, functional keys, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, these are all functional keys. Next, special keys, you can see scroll lock, break, print screen, these are all special keys. So there are 5 types of keys are available. You can see this picture, you can able to understand there are different types of keys are available. Dear students, there are 5 types of keyboards are available. In general, there are 5 types of keyboards are available. First one is standard keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, wireless keyboard, virtual keyboard and compact keyboard. How many keyboards? Standard keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, wireless keyboard, virtual keyboard and compact keyboard. First, standard keyboard. What is standard keyboard? The standard keyboard having their basic layout. What is basic layout in the sense? This is called basic layout. So every keyboard having their own basic layout. This is basic layout. Clear? Every keyboard have their own layout. This is the first basic layout. So standard keyboard having their basic keyboard. The key range from 95 to 108. The key range will be differ from a keyboard to keyboard. The average is 95 to 108. Understand? The keys are arranged like commonly in the first row Q, W, E, R, T, Y. You can see in the keyboard. You can see Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P. So like this, the first row is arranged in the keyboard. You can see this is a standard keyboard. It is an average keyboard. Wherever if you go, educational institute or railway station or wherever you are working in your home, it is a standard normal keyboard. Understand? Next, ergonomic keyboard. See, what is ergonomic keyboard in the sense? It refers to study of method that can reduce muscles to avoid repetitive strain injury. Assume that if you are working half an hour with the keyboard, so slightly you will get pain. If you are working 8 hour, 10 hour, definitely you will get strain and injury in your joint. Here, to avoid more injury and more pain, the keyboard is designed such a way that it gives optimizing posture and technique while working, so that work can be carried out easiest manner. Understand? So this is the actual design. So with the help of design, we can give optimizing posture and the technique while working. So while working, if you give optimized posture, the work can be carried out very easiest manner. So it designed such a way that typing can be done putting least amount of stress on the finger and the wrist. You can see this keyboard, this is called ergonomic keyboard. You can see how the keys are arranged in the design. It is not in the straight line. You can see how it is arranged. So this arrangement give a comfortable posture to the typewriter. So with the help of this keyboard, the typewriter can give a least amount of effort to press a key. Understand? So to whom it is designed? It is designed specially for typewriters, those who people are work long time, 8 to 10 hours. Understand? So what is ergonomic keyboard? It refers to study of method that can reduce on muscles to avoid repetitive strain injury, and mostly deals with the optimizing posture and technique while working, and so that the work can be carried out in a easiest manner. And it is designed in such a way that typing can be done putting least amount of stress on the finger. Understand? So this is called ergonomic keyboard. Dear students, in this different types of keyboard, today we discussed only there are 2 types, standard keyboard and ergonomic keyboard. Dear students, I am going to conclude this video by giving summary. So today we discussed objectives. What are the objectives? As students, you can easily identify the types of purposes of specialized input devices, output devices, memory devices, storage devices and cache memory. So once you complete this entire chapter, you can able to identify different types of input devices, output devices, memory devices, storage devices and cache memory. Then input device. What is input device? An input device is used to feed data into a computer. After enter the data into the computer, the human understandable form is converted into machine understandable form. There are number of input devices are available. Example, keyboard, mouse, joystick, OCR, OMR, MICR. Next, keyboard. A keyboard is the most common input device. It consists of typewriter like keys that enables you to enter data into a computer. The keyboard detects the key pressed and generates the corresponding ASCII code which can be recognized by the computer. Here there are 5 types of keyboards are available: standard keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, wireless keyboard, virtual keyboard and compact keyboard. In a today's lecture video, we discussed only 2 keyboards which are standard keyboard and ergonomic keyboard. So remaining types of keyboard we will see in the next class. Dear students, one more time you just watch the video if you have any doubt. Still, if you have any doubt, feel free to call me or message me, or you can mail me also. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. We will see next class with some other topic.